That attack causing a certain amount of confusion due to conflicting reports. But something else that attack in Garissa did is it exposed the Kenyan government's soft underbelly yet again. Despite the government's tough talk, securing the border with Somalia has remained elusive as terror elements walk in and out of the country at will. The security apparatus have employed various tactics from curfews to amnesty, but the results are the same. So what is the permanent solution to securing northeastern Kenya? KTN's Ben Kitili attempts to find out.
Monday's incident comes just days after Al-Shabaab militants walked into Yumbis and allegedly talked to the residents there. Weeks after the largest terror attack since the 1998 bombing of the US Embassy in Nairobi, an attack on the Garissa University College that left 148 innocent Kenyans dead. But where did the government go wrong concerning security in the north?
Information is the line between security and insecurity. Whoever has information over the other has the advantage. Whether information is in the hands of government or in the hands of the enemies of government.
Following the attack on Garissa University, the government imposed a dusk to dawn curfew in Garissa and neighboring counties in efforts to outwit any terrorist operatives.
Do hereby issue curfew orders in the counties of Tana River, Garissa, Wajir and Mandera.
A raft of changes in the country's security apparatus saw President Uhuru Kenyatta appoint Joseph Nkaiseri as Interior Secretary. Joseph Boynet also took over at Vigilance House, replacing David Kimayo as the Inspector General of Police, as Philip Kameru was appointed the head of the National Intelligence Service, NIS. All this and insecurity in northeastern Kenya continues to be a major weakness for the Jubilee administration.
How many officers must we lose before we learn how to counter ambushes? Not to have officers, sleeping in their Land Rovers.
The state then tried a relatively new approach to curbing terrorism in northeastern Kenya, offering amnesty to radicalized youth. Even more promising, the initiative came from the leadership in northeastern Kenya.
We will, with immediate effect, commence to identify them, to document them, and to expose all the members, the financiers and sympathizers of Al-Shabaab within the next 1 month.
And when the 30 days given by Dual in the northeastern leadership lapsed,
we are not answerable to anybody. We owe nobody any form of a list.
Area members of parliament had promised to go to the counties of Mandera, Garissa and Wajir to talk to the people on the ground. But with a broken self-imposed 30-day deadline, the country is no closer to winning the war on terror.
Let the government involve, from the presidency, let them involve the leadership at the grassroots level for them to realize the security of every citizen of this country.
Questions now abound on what happens to the information that the attack on the Garissa University was planned and carried out by Kenyans, and that many Kenyan youth have been radicalized. Will the public trust the local leadership again? The Kenyan security hierarchy has continuously maintained that it will leave no stone unturned in securing Kenya's painfully porous borders, and especially northeastern Kenya. However, the state has continued to run into obstacles, and its strategies, the latest being amnesty, are seemingly not working. Experts say the Kenyan government's ability to win the trust of the local communities in northeastern Kenya will be the only way to win the war on terror. Ben Kitili, KTN.